Hello and welcome back to my course WordPress site migration. Some of you might be thinking that in the last video we have completed the process of migration, but as I have mentioned that the process is not yet completed. If we visit our website, so here you can see that site is looking fine, but if we try to click on any link, so there is a link sample page, and if you observe here right down there, the URL it's showing is localhost/wp/sample page. So I click on it and you will see that I have jumped from the live server to my localhost because all the URLs being saved in the database, they contain the old URL that is localhost/wp. Now we need to change the URL structure. So we can do it in a very straightforward way. For that, we will have to go to PHP My Admin section once again. So I'm in my cPanel, and from here in database section, I click on PHP My Admin. And there you can see that my database contains many tables, and in these tables, there are four points, or you can say the locations where we need to change the URL structure. But thanks to MySQL queries, that now we can do it directly with simple SQL queries. So what we need to do, instead of structure, we'll click on the query section. Sorry, on the SQL section. So here we need to write our query. Actually, it is not a single query. These are four separate queries, and I have write them down. I simply select it, copy it, and paste it. So if we analyze one of them, we can see that the first query, what it is doing, update. This query is updating. Where it is updating? It is updating the WP option. WP option is a table. Here we can see that WP option will be there among all the tables. So here it is, WP option. So this query will update the WP option, and what it will do, it will set the option value. It is a value in the table. From now, here it is the actual query. It will replace the old URL with the new URL, and where the option underscore name is equal to home or option name is equal to site URL. So we do not need to mess with these queries. Simply what we need to do is, here it is given the old URL. So we have to type the old URL, that is http://localhost/wp. It was the old URL where my site was hosted at local environment. So I simply copy it, and wherever the old URL given in the all queries, I replace it. So keep it in your mind that you do not disturb any other thing. Okay, so there is another URL, that is new URL. So I need to change it, http://avaskamran.info. So it is the new URL of my site on live server. So I copy it and replace the new URL section with my live server URL. Paste it and pasted it here as well. So once all the URLs have been replaced and you have make sure that you haven't done any mistake, simply we have to click on the go button. And here you go. If you see this green message, it means you have successfully do the URL replacement process. So in order to confirm it, I go to my website avaskamran.info and once again reload it. And after reloading, I have to check that either the URL has been changed. Exactly, it has been changed. Now it is showing avaskamran.info, and if I click on it, so it is giving me an error. Sometime it might happen that you might see internal server error, but it's not unusual, and you can simply handle it in a simple way. What you have to do is, once again, you have to log into your live server website. So how I will do it, simply wp-admin, and here I have to put the same username and password which was being used in the local host, because I imported the database from the local host, so the same username and password is being used here. So I have to put it here. So I put here my username and password and click on the login button. And I'm logging to my dashboard in a live server environment, and from here I have to go into the settings section and permalinks. And sometime we need to restore it to the plain URL structure, and after that we have to come back to our day and name or other whatever URL structure you want to use. Save changes, and after that I'm going to load the site avaskamran.info, and now I want to check it. So I click on the sample page, and here you can see that the page is working quite fine. So we have successfully migrated our website from the local host to the live server environment. One thing I forgot to mention, that the SQL queries I used in this video, you will get these queries along with this course.